Morning YouTube, this is Dave with Lost Farms Homestead. We're out here on the property again this morning. It's probably about 6 o'clock right now. Sun's up, beautiful day. Yeah, it's cold. We got some frost last night and it was cold. So yeah, we're out here. We're gonna do some more work on the earthship bag. More coffee. We're going to do some more work on the Earthbag house, and I think we're going to try and get that back wall up, that last back wall around that one side next to the slider or the Arcadia door opening, whatever we're going to put in there. So I think we're going to do some more work around that. So I got the coffee thing going on this morning. Yeah. Got the Just Black again, delicious coffee. And I got some croissants here for breakfast. Look at this, frost, freezing, holy cow. Yeah, very cold this morning, I must say. It was quite cold. I brought an extra sleeping bag because it's getting towards that time of year where it's going to start getting cold. So I just put an extra sleeping bag on, and it wasn't too bad for the sleep. But yeah, it was cold, really cold last night. Be still. Thank you. Delicious coffee. Yeah, sorry about that, batteries died. Yeah, so normally I check all of that before I start. But yeah, this morning, cold, kind of tired. Yeah, I didn't get it started. So anyways, so yeah, we're out here, we're about to get this thing started up. I got to get John up, he's still sleeping, so I'm gonna go get him up and then we'll get started on this thing. But so I was thinking this morning, you know, about food supply, and I mean all of this craziness that's going on with the inflation and the economy and everything, and got me thinking about, you know, food and food supply. And well, you know, the prices of everything are going up. The availability is getting less. And I mean, you know, they talk about recession, depression, all of that stuff. I'm no economist. I'm not anything like that. But I mean, if you just look back at how things happened, you know, during the actual depression or during other times when things got, you know, scarce and inflated and whatever else, there were times when certain people who didn't have a lot of money and who were, you know, at a lower economic status than some of the others ran into hard times where it was they didn't have food and they had to go without and they had to do other things. And so I was thinking about that, and I was thinking it'd be a good time to store up some food, you know, just put away some food. Uh, my wife Hope right now, she's in town. She didn't come out with us this week because she stayed behind. There's a farmer's market thing going on today, and I'm not sure exactly what it is. It's like you give a small amount of money, like 15 or 20 bucks or something like that, and they load up a basket with like 75 pounds of produce. And I mean, that's a good deal, you know. I don't care who you are, that's a good deal. And it doesn't matter if it's 75 pounds of tomato or potatoes, you know. I mean, that's a lot of food for a little bit of money, I'm saying. So, and I'm assuming it's an assortment, whatever they have left, probably just end of the season. They're just trying to get rid of whatever's, you know, left before it goes bad, which I'm cool with that too. So I think she's going to go pick up as much as she can of that and bring it home and do some canning, but we're not sure exactly what the produce is yet, so she's going to have to look at what she's got and figure out what to do with it. So, but I think today for her is going to be a canning day. Like all day she's going to go pick up food, get back to the house, and just do canning all day, which is a good thing. And I'm saying people should learn how to do that, and people should probably start doing that. Our shelves in our pantry, you know, is probably, I don't know, I wouldn't say 50-50 right now. I mean, there has been a couple of times where it's been about 50-50 between home canned food and then store-bought. But we don't buy a lot of, you know, processed type of stuff. As far as that kind of stuff, you know, I mean, we'll buy some canned red sauce and, you know, like the Classico or whatever, and like some rice mixes or whatever, and stuff like that. But most of our pantry stock is like ingredients to make things from scratch. So mostly that's what we have. So, but we do have a lot of canned food also that we've canned ourselves, fruit and vegetables, and we have some beans and some meat stuff and soups, whatever, things like that. So, but yeah, it's a good idea to put aside some food right now. A lot of people that I listen to podcasts and radio, whatever, all of that, a lot of those people right now are saying stock up, you know. I mean, I guess China told their people to stock up food right now too, so, I mean, I'm not saying they're preparing for something, you know, bad, but, you know, who knows with those people. I mean, not to be, not trying to say anything bad about them, just that, you know, that I don't think they're all that, what's the word? Let me just say I don't think they're our friends right now. So, but anyways, so I'm thinking we should probably be stocking food, because it seems like there's going to come a time shortly where it's going to be either really expensive or hard to get a hold of. So, yeah, I'm going to say that I think that people should be stocking food right now. So, anyways, maybe I'll do a video on canning or how to, you know, store foods, dry foods. I'll see what I got going on. My phone going off. I'll see what I got going on later this week, and maybe I'll put together a video, something about putting by food or something like that. So we'll see what we got. Anyways, yeah, so let me ranting over here. So we're going to get all of this together and get everything situated, and then I'm going to get John up out of the RV, and then we're going to go start working on this Earthbag home. So stay tuned and we'll see you in a bit. Thanks. Alright, so we are out here at the job site right now, at the build site, and we're about to start putting up some bags up onto the wall. I just wanted to come through and review what we did the last time we were out here before we get started. So I'll show you here what we got. So this is where we left off. So this is the back side right here. And you can see where we came right up to the bottom wall right there, and then we came out here and we got this is where we started for the gates that we're going to put in right here, and then this is all cut a nice trench right here that goes through here. This trench is going to be for the we're going to put a windbreak wall that's going to go around the garden area, and it's going to come off over here this way. This is the start of the same. So, and then we have the hole for the post right here. So, and then this here, this is what we built up the last time we were out, and this right here is the window frame for the 2x6 window that's going horizontally across here, and then this is the outside corner, and we're coming around the side of the building here, and this is the front. Excuse me. This is the front right here. You can see where we got the lintels placed up above the windows. We got the two 3x5 box windows, and then there's a vertical 2x6 here, and it continues around. And so where we're going to be working today is we're going to be working back here on this wall where it's low right here. So we're going to take this wall here and build it up on this, and bring this up to match the rest of the other side, like over there, and then right here on this, and bring it up so that we can get up over the top of the door frame here. So once we get even with the rest of the building, then we'll just continue it and just keep going all the way around once we get up even. So, and then on the inside, I'm not sure. We're gonna bring this up a bit, but we're probably only gonna come up like maybe 4 or 5 courses up to about here maybe, and then we're gonna frame it and then do bottom wall on the top of it the rest of the way up to come up even with this back one here. So we were talking about framing this in up here in the top and doing some bottle work up there and some other stuff over here. And I'm thinking what we're going to do, excuse me, this is a little bit higher than I actually wanted it. The reason we built it that high is because at the time I didn't have a good saw out here, and that's the length that the material came in, and the less cuts I had to make the better. So we just kind of brought it up and then framed it so it wouldn't move around while we were doing the bottle wall. So now that we've got the bottle wall in, I can actually cut that down to where I actually want it to be, and then frame it the rest of the way in, and then just bring the bottle wall up to it and then level it all off. So I'm thinking I'm going to do that once we get this back wall up to height where we want it. So I need to get the back wall up to height, and then we're gonna go, I think, like 2 or 3, maybe 4 courses higher on the front. And pretty much what we need to do is I need to get a lintel. I have a lintel like this in the container that's for the top of this guy right here. So I need to get the bags up to there, get the lintel on, and then bring it at least like this, at least even with the lintel, and 1 row above it like this there, and then that'll be the top of the back wall, and the other 3 like that. And then this wall is going to go up a little bit higher, like maybe 2 or 3 courses higher, and then that'll create the slope going to the back, and then we'll just fill in the angles above with bottle wall. I'll frame it in and fill it with bottle wall. So all right, anyways, so yeah, bit of a rant, didn't mean to go that far. So all right, yeah, so we're gonna get started on this, and stay tuned. Thanks. So we're here on the end of this wall right now. I'm looking at this. I got this staple right here, and this is how we run the barbed wire down the line. And this is to hold the bags together in between here, so that they stick together and don't try to move around. Because I mean, you don't want, you know, if that barbed wire wasn't here, I'd be able to push that right off, and we don't want that to happen. So we use the barbed wire to keep them all together so they're sturdy when it stacks up, and that's why we're using the barbed wire. So that's how we're doing it. And what we do is we'll come over here on this end right here, and what I'll do is I'll clip the edge of the line right here, and when I clip it, what I'll do is I'll take it like right halfway in between 2 of the barbs right there, like right in between, and I'll cut it right in the middle, so I got this piece sticking out like that. and then I'll take that piece and bend it over and then just jam it down right into it like that. Ouch, sorry. Like that into the bag. If I can get it to go. I need my gloves. Like that. And that typically will hold it right there, and then we can run it down the line like this, and then we'll just take and push the barbs into it so that they hook in, and then add staples as required. So we got it stuck on that end. I got a staple here and a staple here, and then the corner one here, I'll bend it like that, put a bend in the line, and then just clip it like that, and then one more there, and then I do the bend thing on the end again and hook it into the bag right there. So that's how we run the barbed wire across the top, and then we'll put another line of bags, another row of bags, tamp them down, put another row of barbed wire, and then just keep building it up. So yeah, we're about part way up. I think we're 5 rows up from where we started at this morning. So you can see we got about 5 rows, but it's only about 2:30 right now. So we're gonna keep going until about 5:30ish. It starts getting dark, and then it gets dark really fast. So we're gonna shut it down when it starts getting towards sunset and pack it up and get back to the campsite. So, but that's where we're at right now. So I just wanted to show you guys the barbed wire across there. So that's what we're doing. Thanks. Alright, so we are finished for the day. It's probably, I want to say, about 5:30 right now. It's starting to get cold out here, and it's going to be dark soon, so we're just going to pack it up and get us back to the camp for the night. So, but here, let's see what we did today. So, if you remember how low this was, it was very low when we first started, and we're even now with the back wall, and it goes around here all the way back like this. And here, let me get a little farther back here. Yeah, like that, that's better. So like this, and it goes all the way back here, and you can see back here on this side. Oh, yeah. See, so it's even all the way across the top right there, and over here all the way across. So that's what we did today. And it probably doesn't seem like a whole lot of work, but I'm here to tell you that was a lot of work today that we did. And here, look, wind. Sorry about the wind. This is the hole that we dug in order to fill all of those bags. That is a massive hole. Yeah, it was somewhere around like 200 bags ish, plus or minus. But yeah, and so here, let's go inside. It's probably less wind in here. Okay, yeah, that's probably better. So here, I'll get you a view on the inside here. Let me get over here so we can see it. The sun is really bright. I'm gonna down here. Yeah, that's better. Okay, so here. So this is the inside right here. That's the inside wall, and the bottom wall with the sun behind it, and the other wall around like that. So we got a few more layers to go on the top up here, and we need to get up above this one and above the over here this. We're going to put a lintel across the top of that, and then once the lintel's on there, we need to put one row on top of that, and then that'll be for that there. And everything all the way around has to be at that elevation. So that's probably 3 plus the lintel, 4, like 5 rows around the rest of this, maybe 5, maybe 6 rows. And that'll get us up above this window over here as well. So, and then once we're 5 rows up all the way around the whole thing up to the top, then we're going to build the front up like 2 or 3 more rows to get the slope for the back so we can put the roof on, and then we'll start framing out the roof once we get that on there. So anyways, excuse me, good Lord, a little sore. It's a lot of work. So, but yeah, that's where we're at for today. Did a lot of work. I'm happy with it. So thanks, John, for your help. Tune in next time. See you next week. Thanks.